I actually want to redo a video that I just made. It was titled "The Message to dukeram09." This is going to be a redo. All right. I will start off how I started off. There are some people, or just some people who just does not learn, or just whatever doesn't like to learn, whatever. Duke Ram 09, I have something to say to you. I saw your video. I did put a bunch of comments and all that kind of stuff. Maybe a lot of them are, whatever, lengthy and all that kind of stuff. But first, let me tell you something. All right? I do respect the military. It's all good that you're in the military. Hey, that's fine. That's great. But seriously, you're making yourself look like an asshole going around on YouTube. Oh, well, if I remember correctly, you did say if it wasn't for us, you wouldn't be able to put stuff on YouTube. Now, I didn't check the guy's initial video and how you gave the video response. First off, when I want to say right now, you say that stupid shit that if it wasn't for us, we wouldn't be in the we wouldn't people like me wouldn't have the opportunity to put stuff videos on YouTube. And you say you fight for my freedom or anybody else's. And then at the end of the video, you called the guy a pedophile and told him to shut his mouth and all that kind of stuff. First off, let me tell you something. This video is going to be no different from the last one. Shut your mouth. I hate to tell it to you straight. Real talk here and all that kind of stuff. Nobody really gives a crap if you do serve in the military. And by the way, you wave around this whole I serve this country, I want some fucking respect. Well, guess what, buddy? You got it. But after seeing your video, that respect is going down. Hey, it's fine you want respect. Just don't go around on YouTube saying, oh, if it wasn't for us, well, you wouldn't be able to put stuff on YouTube. You know what? I don't need nobody to tell me that this person fights my freedom or that person fights for my freedom. Basically, what you're saying is that you should be automatically given special treatment. And you should be placed on a pedestal as if you're nothing but a god. I hate to break it down to you, you're not God. Nobody in the military is God. I don't care if you're into Islamic religion, Buddhism, or Christianity. I really don't give a crap. Hate to break it to you too. You work for the public. But for you to go on YouTube, call this guy a fucking pedophile, that leads me to believe that you have a guilty conscience or something. Because apparently you call the guy a pedophile. First of all, you don't even know the guy. Shut your fucking mouth. And if those of you who think I'm disrespecting the person who's in the military, like I said in my last video, though I deleted it, fuck you. If you don't like what I have to say, you might as well just get over it. There's no sense of bitching about it, complaining or moaning about it. There's no sense in it. Sure, you can say whatever you want. I'm going to say whatever I want. I'm going to share my opinions whatever I want. I'm going to give my opinions whatever I want. Whether I'm asked to or not, I'm going to share my opinions. And here's the thing. This one guy, Dusty, I think it is, Cult of Dusty, and the video he has, do not join the military. I don't know if Duke Ram 09 was responding to that video. I really don't know. But some of the things that Dusty said really make sense, especially the whole it's nothing but troop worship. That's all it is. It's like a new cult or religion or something. First of all, I'm not going to, be on my knees worshiping anybody in the military. I hate to break it down to you, but this is actually derived towards you, Duke Ram, and everybody in the military. But how many times are you guys called into service? Not that much. So in reality, you're not that active. I mean, out of military, firefighters, cops, and EMTs, paramedics, so on, I have to say, I'm going to say this with an unbiased opinion. Call me biased, whatever you want. But cops, EMTs, paramedics, and firefighters actually does 100 times more work than anybody in the military. That's my honest opinion. You don't like that? Okay, get over it, deal with it. We're all adults here, depending on who it is. Duke Ram, I'm sorry to say this, buddy, but you're ignorant. Especially the whole thing about, oh, if it wasn't for us, you wouldn't be able to put stuff on YouTube, and you go around waving around this whole, I serve this country card because I want respect. You can sit there and say I'm making fun of you all you want. I really don't give a shit. But the thing is, apparently, I will have the nerve to say this. Like I said in my last video, I have no bounds what I'm going to say anymore, because apparently I'm just going to say my opinions, be real and honest. Those of you who's in the military, you do nothing but neglect cops, firefighters, and EMTs. You just, basically when you neglect them and you say, oh, I only serve this country, nobody else does. Well, I think the military is the sole protectors of the universe and the whole country. That's a slap in the face to cops and EMTs and paramedics and firefighters. That's a slap in the face of those people. Like I've been saying all along, people in the military, some people, are condescending. They think they're more superior. I mean, basically, let me just get right to the point. Basically, when you go around and pull this whole I serve this country card, and I want anybody who watches this in the military, doesn't matter military or whatever, but anybody who's a cop, whatever, in the military, I want you to get something through your head when I say this. Basically, when you say, I serve this country as a cop, I serve this country as a Marine, that's basically me saying, oh, I have Asperger's syndrome. I have some mild form of autism, and I expect special treatment. I should be treated differently. That's basically what you guys are doing. Some of you. Do I expect to be treated differently because I'm a firefighter and because I have Asperger's syndrome? No. Do I want respect? Yeah. Some people can respect what I do. If they respect me as a person, that's all good. But you don't see a person next to me who happens to be a cop, who could be a cop, doesn't act the way that you did in your video, dukeram09. I don't see the next person who might be a cop acted the way you just did. I have a couple friends of mine who's in the Navy, Army. One of the guys who's a Navy SEAL, I don't see him acting the way you did in your video. It's been almost 3 to 4 years since I'm actually making this video. 3 to 4 years after you made your video. And this is a video response, kinda, to you. I hope you get this through your head. That just because you serve this country, it's kind of like you're playing the sympathy game. And for you to go around on YouTube and say, oh, I killed a bunch of people. Okay, first of all, I wouldn't brag about shit like that. I mean, whether you are telling the truth or not, I really don't care. But one thing is for real right now. Real talk. This is me being straight up, I'm upfront and honest with you, and sincere. I'm being genuine as possible as too. But when you say that you serve this country, those in the military who serves this country, but yet you don't even bother to think that firefighters or cops and EMTs, paramedics, etc. doesn't even serve and protect, which they do. And from what I've said previously, that I think that firefighters, cops, and EMTs does 100 times more work than anybody else in the military, you can call me biased all you want. I really don't care. Go ahead and call me biased all you want. I really don't give a shit. First of all, let me say this. Do you really honestly think that I owe you something? Because apparently you do. Well, let me say this. I don't owe you shit. I don't owe anyone shit. Let me tell you something. Like I said in my previous video that I just deleted, the only thing you got to prove is prove yourself. Prove yourself. Prove yourself wrong and all that kind of stuff. That's all you got to do. You don't have nothing to prove to people out there. And those people have nothing to prove to me. And neither I have nothing to prove to anybody else. You expect me to be on 2 knees and worship you at your feet. Well, fuck that. I don't expect some person to worship me because I'm a firefighter. Stop your complaining. Stop your moaning. Do what you're supposed to do. Stop waving around, I want respect because that's you're the military. Yay! So, who gives a crap? Honestly, who gives a fuck whether you serve this country? It's true. Nobody really gives a fuck. I actually wanted to make this video. Now, I hope it puts more in perspective for you, dukeram, compared to the last video I made. But I deleted that so I can put things in perspective for you, so things can make sense. You can get on me because that I was being too abrasive. I don't really give a damn. But apparently you can't get it through your head that people have the right of freedom of speech. They have the right to voice their opinions. And you didn't get that. So that's initially why I'm actually making a video about you. And how you're wrong. Somebody wants to say that the U.S. sucks. Okay, let them. Somebody wants to burn down the American flag. Let them. There ain't nothing that you can do to change their minds. Just let them. If this person's gonna voice their opinion, let he or she let him. Let he or she share his or her opinion or opinions. Opinions are like assholes, man. Everybody's got them. Get over it. Deal with it. Bye.